Hello and welcome back, Commanders and Commanderettes. Chesty Puller here with another War Commander video. This one is on the Rogue Convoy event, and I have changed my CC to Sentinel because I noticed that inside the bonus for the Sentinel, I use a lot of Sentinel units right now, and inside the bonus for the Sentinel, there is a splash increase of 15% and a range increase of 10%. And range is really the name of the game with some of these new turrets. So my Balthasar has 650 range, and then he has a tech on him that gives him 50 more range, which is 700. And then he gets 10% more, which I believe is going to be 770, which is going to outrange most turrets. Not the round ones, though. It won't outrange the round ones. So, Balthasar is the only unit that I have that has that kind of range that can hit hard. And these units, if you'll notice, there's the green viral turrets there. That's going to mess up a lot of units, like your Demi Demon, the PMC, anything that has drones is not going to work. Your Prometheus is not going to work. It's going to be a more difficult event. However, um, your the unit I'm using right now, the Malachi, has a lot of range, and with the 10% extra range, he's going to be able to get in a lot farther. Okay, but he's got the drones, and if you'll notice in the back, there's turrets, several turrets, nasty turrets that will hurt your Malachi, and they've all got green um, support turrets, or support, support, whatever you want to call them. I don't know if they're turrets, they're support bastions or whatever you want to call them, support turrets I call them. Even though they're not turrets, I don't really know the name for them. But those green viral ones will start to cause damage. If you'll notice, I'm taking damage right now because that is a nasty turret right there, and it is shooting me. But I want to get rid of that round turret because the round turret is actually going to cause some damage to my Balthasar, and I don't want that to happen. So um, I'm going to blow that CC up right there, and then you'll notice the little trikes. I think they're like dual wheel and one wheel in the back. They're sort of like the one I'm shooting right there right now. I don't know what you would want to call them, like biker trikes or something. But they have a dual wheel in the front and a single wheel in the back. Those only shoot high altitude. Um, they can't hit ground. So they're going to also mess up your Malachi. Fortunately, the Malachi has the drones, which will protect it. But if you lose your drones, those things will take out your Malachi in about 2 seconds. So you got to be careful of that. So, all right. That's about all I think I can do with my Malachi, and the rest of it I have to take out with the Balthasar. And for this event, I'm trying to think of something else that will work, but with all the viral turrets, you're kind of limited with what kind of ground you can use. So Balthasar is pretty much your only choice. Notice that one turret right there, I almost missed it because it was That will mess up your. If you get too close, you only have about 10 range on that thing right there. So, and notice right now the round turret is shooting me, but it's not causing that much damage because I am further away. But the one that was in front of it will cause more damage. The one I had to take out. Now there's another turret in the back here that you got to watch out for. Don't forget that it's there. And it also has the viral turret on it. So you still cannot bring in Demi Demon or your PMC or anything that has drones on it, any ground unit. Notice the bikes though. The bikes are just sitting there and running away from me because they can't do any harm to me. So there's some buggies back here. I believe these are the buggies that we're earning in this event. And what you want to do is, uh, well, anyway, they're buggies, and I imagine that they're the buggies in the event. So what you want to do is you want to target those buggies before they can get to you. Another trick that you can do is what I'm doing right here is I'm bringing in my Demi Demon. The buggies will attack the Demi. Here they come right there. There's like 3 or 4 of them in the back there, behind that little CC right there, and they won't do much damage to you, but you want to target them as your priority. Otherwise, there's so many things sitting around here that there's another buggy back there. I imagine those are the buggies that we're getting right now. I don't know. I haven't built my buggies yet, so I don't know what they look like. Um, Anyway, once the 3 or 4 buggies are gone and all the turrets are gone, you can just bring in whatever you want. We did lose range, however. Okay, we lost range because I brought in things other than sentinels. That extra range is only good when all you have on the base is sentinels. And as I say all the time, less is more. The less you have on the base, the less units you have to repair. The less um, you have on there, the less units you have to move around, the less complicated it is. Less is more as long as you can get it done. The key is to pick the right units and also to make sure you have those units properly workshopped and to make sure that you're properly using the other bonuses on your base that you have, such as Shock Op. Shock Op is going to be vital for this event. Um, and one other thing is the CC. Like I'm telling you, whatever your faction that you choose, if you're going to do it this way, choose the Sentinel faction. Hopefully, you've got a free switch there. Otherwise, sometimes I think you can do it with gold. I think that you can switch with gold, but hopefully, I don't switch all the time. I figure out what units I'm using, and I've been using the Malachi a lot. And they're trying to nerf the Malachi, though. Okay, so we're not going to have the Malachi around very much longer. They're going to nerf it to where we're going to have these bikes and other things like that all the time that take it out real quick. Okay, here we go. A lot of bikes on here too. A lot of viral turrets. Look at all these viral turrets. The viral turrets are nerfing anything with drones, and basically we've been doing stuff with drones for 4 or 5 months. So they got the viral turrets that just kill anything that has the drones. Fortunately, everything up here in the front is anti-ground. Yeah, over to the right, there's one of those nasty turrets. I got to think of the name of it. I got to figure out the name of it. I don't know the name of it. It's not that I don't remember. I've just never looked up the name of that turret. I don't like that turret though. That turret will cause your air a lot of damage. It's like right. I'll show it to you here in a second. It's right in the middle, um, in the back row to the right there. Um, it has a blue and and it's just got a blue bracing turret on it. See, when things just start to explode, you see that railgun right there? I almost missed it, because it sort of camouflages itself once it's been damaged. They have a tendency to camouflage themselves. That was not the turret right there, was it? No, that one right there. The one right next to the cryo turret. It's red. It has a blue bracing turret on it. Right, that one right there. I don't know the name of it. It's one of the newer turrets, and it shoots ground and air, and it is a powerful thing. If it gets through your drones, then it will cause a lot of damage to your Malachi, to any of your air, to any of your air. Two more railguns there that are camouflaged. A couple of these buggies here. I'm not familiar enough with the buggies to know if they can hit your Malachi or if they're just hitting your orange fire drones. Everything else here looks okay. We do have to stay away from um, the clandestine. Um, they call them clandestine because they're really like low to the ground like that. Harder to target, harder to specifically target them. Clandestine. And then they are flak. They are heavy flaks. So you got to watch out for those. Those heavy flaks will wipe out um, your drones, your orange fire drones, so quickly, and then they'll start eating away at your Malachi super quick. So you have to keep an eye on your fire drones. Make sure that they are something. Just you see that? Yep, yep, yep. They just ate a bunch of like 10 of my drones super quick. They will just destroy them. And then if you're still within range, and those what do you call them? Flax. Those heavy flax have a lot of range. Um, However, I have a lot of range. This is a fully maxed. Okay, see, look, all of my drones just disappeared there. Wow. I got like two drones left. That's that's not good. Wow. It happens so quick. I know it's the flax back there. I know it's the heavy flax, but it happened so quick. I really didn't see it happen. And so if I had not gotten out of there at that exact moment, I would have been badly injured. So you got to be careful with those heavy flax, guys. Now I'm gonna get rid of these low wires because um, as I'm clicking around, if I click on those, I won't be able to move quick enough, and I want it to move quickly. And when you're clicking the ground and you hit those low wire things, you'll hit that rather than move, and I don't want that. So that's if you're wondering why I killed those, that's why. Um, with my extra range for just having Sentinel units on here, this is a little bit easier. If you don't have that extra range on there, um, you're right in the range of those bikes. So there's more rail guns here. See that rail gun back there surrounded by those bikes? That'll damage my Balthasar, so I gotta kill it. I'm gonna see if I can work my way around and kill some of these bikes. Trikes, really, trikes. I gotta kill some of these trikes. There's a lot of them. So the trikes will kill your Malachi, like I said, but if you handle them one at a time and let your drones, recuperate, you should be able to get them, but don't go directly for them. Do what I'm doing. Move a little bit and get them to come to you. Otherwise, too many of them will come and then you won't be able to handle it. They are super sensitive to movement, so just move a little bit. Yeah, guys, I want to show you that. You might see me do something and it looks really simple, and then when you do it, you can't do it. You have to pay attention to my technique. You have to pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm not going for the trike. I want the trike to come to me. My goal is not the trikes. I don't care about the trikes. My goal is the railgun. I got to get the railgun. See? And now I don't care about that building. I don't care about that power plant. I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to get back there because it's too close to those flaks. And I believe there's one more railgun that I'll have to clear. And so one of the tricks that you use to keep your drones out of the way is you come in from a long distance, you target something, and then immediately, as soon as it's dead, you turn around and get out of the way. Otherwise, your drones kind of spread out and draw fire, right? So I don't think I need this Malachi here at all anymore, but um, let's see. Yeah, I really don't need it anymore. I don't think there's anything left here. And again, right now I'm losing range by bringing in all these extra things, but there's quite a bit back there, and it's quicker if I just use my uh, what's his name, Balthasar. If I just use Balthasar, he hits so slow, and he doesn't take things out in one shot. So it's quicker if I bring a bunch of stuff back here. I'm bringing back Dr. Ake, um, the Sepulcher. That's how you say that, Sepulcher. Sepulcher means grave. Remember, we had the Grave Digger. Totally useless unit now. That's another unit that has drones. And those green viral turrets will just eat up your Grave Digger, so don't use that. Um, let's see. And I got the Demi Demon in there, the Sepulcher, Dr. Ake. And those guys hit hard. And so they'll be able to take out all those ground units and everything. So 0 damage there, guys. And that's the way you do the commander set. I will do a video on I think it's called the soldier set. I don't like doing the soldier set because it's 3 bases plus I think the way that they made it is honestly, in my opinion, the soldier sets are more difficult than the commander sets because it's just the way that they do them, the way that you have to, it takes so much more time and you get half as many XP. So that's why I don't like to do them. Um, but anyway, good luck, guys. I hope this helps. Check out my other videos.